At this time, we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag.
Uniform personnel present arms.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Ready, step. Close colors. Ready, step. Ready, step.
You may be seated. Welcome to the Southeastern Community College 2024 Fire Academy graduation. Tonight, we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. This journey for this class began August 21st of 2023. This group has stuck together for 8 months. The firefighter certification program is a total of 428 hours, so they have spent a lot of time together. I have watched them grow and improve. Not only did they do this as a group of students, I watched them as they became brothers and sisters. This group from different parts of the county and other counties formed a brotherhood that you will only find in the fire service. They have made a lifelong friendship. They helped, encouraged, and coached each other. Together, they persevered through the tough and hard times. This group even worked through schedule changes with the instructors' jobs obligations and cancellations due to weather and sickness. They made sacrifices by taking time away from their families to become certified firefighters. I am so proud of this group of students who are sitting here in front of you. Most of these students took on extra classes and training, from LP gas training in Regalwood to emergency vehicle driving class. This group endured 40 hours of hazardous materials class, and the ones of you who have taken that class know what I mean. Tonight, we also recognize some of our former students who have been through previous academies, but we're not able to hold a graduation for various reasons. They deserve recognition also. I would like to thank the families of our students, past and present, and I would like to thank you for your sacrifices while they were in training. If you're a family member, would you please stand? Let's give them a round of applause. The fire service is the best profession in the world. Whether you're a volunteer or a career firefighter, it is a profession. And we should all be professional in our jobs and duties. The fire service also takes bravery, courage, and integrity as we serve our communities. As most of these graduates are already serving their communities, I challenge you, the graduates, to continue to learn and grow in the fire service, from training outside your normal to improve your skills, to share your knowledge and train new firefighters. I ask you to perform your duties as you would want other responders to treat you and your family. Mr. Locklear, would you bless our ceremony?
If everyone will please stand and remove your hats so we can pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here tonight to celebrate the graduation of these men and women, we first take a moment to thank you for your love, mercy, grace, and protection for all those who carry the Maltese cross and our families. As we graduate, we ask that you bestow your wisdom and guidance upon us by leading and directing us as we serve both you and the citizens of our county. Amen. You may be seated.
Hello everyone, my name is Brady Nance. I'm the Associate Dean of Fire and EMS Training here at Southeastern Community College, and I'm going to recite the Fireman's Prayer. When I am called to duty, God, whenever flames may rage, give me the strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it's too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to feel my calling to give the best in me, to guard my every neighbor and protect their property. And if, according to my fate, I am to lose my life, please bless me with your protecting hand, my children and my wife. Thank you.
We'll now hear from our class spokesman, Mr. Adam Cole.
I want to start off by thanking everybody for coming. The class would like to thank our families for putting up with us for the last 8 months for the schedule that we've had. It's been a challenge to say the least. On day one, I looked at the class a little iffy at the young generation. I looked at it soft as ice cream, hence the name Shirley. The class started out with 26, and 19 is here tonight. The crew that is here quickly came together and learned it was a family, and as a family, we can make it together. Sorry, I'll just bear with me. Proud Papa moment. Each one of us has something to bring to the table for each other. Some of us knew coming in what it would take. Some of us not so much, but quickly learned that being a firefighter is more than a title, it's a calling. It's something not everyone can do unless you have the heart. We've grown a bond and made memories that we'll always have, like y'all cream pie me for my birthday, which I appreciate, and Pockets and Charlene. With the knowledge of Chief Yargo, Chief Nelson, Kelly, along with many endless PowerPoints. The class has taught us the fundamentals of firefighting. We made it to the end of the class, but for what we have now is just a foundation to grow on. As firefighters, we know that we need to be learning every day because everything is forever changing. Each one of us has shed blood, sweat, and or tears to get through this, just for this certification. We all knew from the beginning, just because you're certified don't mean you're qualified. We've learned from our own limitations and became comfortable in our own fears. From our legs shaking, the hands holding on the ladders of the roof, to taking a little nappy nap at the library. We know that ego don't need to be in our heads and our hearts. As we go forward our journeys, let's make our instructors, department, and most of all, again proud. let us be who we would want to be coming to us in whatever emergency we're called to. Now, in the fire service, you know, there are a lot of traditions, and the mustache is one of them. You're not a real fireman unless you have a real mustache. So let's burn with pride and thank you again for everything. I want you to know that I'm proud of y'all. It was an honor to be in the class with y'all, and thank you for proving me wrong. You're not just serving. You can hang in there. Also, I want y'all to know that I walked through here with y'all, and I love you. Thank you.
All right, and this time, Chief Urigo is going to introduce our guest speaker.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. It is my pleasure to introduce our guest speaker tonight. Our guest speaker is a lifetime resident of Payson, North Carolina. He currently serves as the Fire Chief of Payson Fire and Rescue Department. He is currently employed with the Office of State Fire Marshal as a rating inspector. He's actually the rating inspector for this county. He also serves on the board of directors for the Eastern Carolina Firefighters Association. He's married, has 2 daughters and 1 grandson. Please welcome Lee Kennedy.
I can do that.
Somebody said you give me time.
I can do that. They said I got a time limit. We have a saying at my fire department on business meeting nights, and I say one more thing, I mean 10 more things, because I'll think of something else before we get done. Good evening, thank you for having me here tonight. I'm glad to be here in Columbus County, see a lot of familiar faces. I'm glad to see a good group of stage of students that are taking the classes and certified. I want you graduates to know that the certifications are only the beginning. Now comes experience. You need to take that experience and use it to serve the community. Chief Nelson took a little bit away from me just a second ago, but I want to tell you, like I tell my members, you serve them like you want your family served. I don't care who it is or where they're from. You serve them like you want your family treated if they were in the middle of nowhere and the fire department showed up. Keep that in mind. When I joined the fire department 27 years ago, I grew up in the fire department. I was 17 years old and I thought I knew everything. I found out I didn't know nothing. Now, 27 years later, I'm still learning. I just finished Fire Officer 3 this month, 72 hours. And I'm going to tell you what, I walked away with a lot of knowledge I didn't know. And I'm going to use it to apply it. And I want you to do the same thing. Remember, every day that you're at the firehouse, whether you go paid somewhere or if you're a volunteer, take that time to learn something every night. Whether it's the new person that you're taking under your wing to show them something, or you ask the old people, I hate to say old people, the older members, what should I do? I'm older now, Chief, because I've been a long time. I say that. Show them the trucks, explain why we wear our gear, or just be their friend. You never know that one person on the fire department might have got on just because they wanted to get away from their house and be in a good, positive place. You never know what that'll mean to that one person to come to that fire department and have you speak to them, or just say, hey, you want to walk to the store with me? Talk to them, get to know them. That's something you should always do. When a class is offered at the fire station, take it. Just because you've already taken that class don't mean you can't take it again. I guarantee you 100% you will learn something you didn't know. Never forget your roots, remember where you came from. I've had the opportunity to work for 2 paid fire departments who trained me well, but I never forgot my beginnings at Payson. I know where the speaker got, because now I get emotional. I watched my dad and my granddad and my second dads at that fire department work, and had all the passion they could. I didn't understand it when I was little. They had to have fundraisers every other month just to keep the lights on, keep the bills paid. But they sit up there and acting like they were millionaires. They served the community with everything they had. We didn't even have turnout gear growing up. We had hand-me-downs from every fire department around. So just remember, if you don't have leather helmets at your station, or you don't have the newest, shiniest fire truck, remember, have pride in what you have and take care of it. The last thing I'm going to tell you before I go to my final statement is on my first day, you're going to say I had a limit. Whether you go paid or volunteer, I want you to remember these 4 things. First day I worked in Cary, October 30th of 2000, I had a captain. And I sent it on the last day I worked there, October 25th, 2017, in my final email. 4 things he told us to do on the first day. Don't lie, don't steal, don't fight, and don't be late. If you remember them 4 things, you'll do fine. You will not go wrong. Thank you again for asking me to come speak tonight. Be proud of your accomplishments and wear your badges of pride. I always remember this one thing. The names on your gear, the ones who raised you, the ones who you represent them well. Congratulations.
At this time, I have some award presentations for tonight. The first 2 awards were voted on by the class. The first award is the Leadership Award. This award goes to Adam Coleman. The second award is the Most Distinguished Award. It's the person that improved the most from the beginning of the Fire Academy to the end. The Most Distinguished Award for the class of 2024 goes to Gracie Tony. The third award was the Academic Award. This was attested throughout the year. So the class of 2024 Academic Award goes to Timothy Ward.
Probably our oldest one too.
The last award is actually from 2023. This award is for the most training hours through the college by a fire department. For 2023, this award goes to Roseland Volunteer Fire Department. All right, at this time, Dr. English, if you'll come forward, so we're going to have the presentation of the certificates for our graduates and our postgraduates.
please stand? As I call your name, please come forward. Morgan Blackman. Adam Coleman. Excuse me, Jonathan Bolt. Adam Coleman. John Fowler. Randall Hill. Ryan Lee. Ethan Lewis. Jacob Pease. Christian Rivera. Reed Secretary. Christopher Stewart. Tanner Sykes. Hazen Taggart. Gracie Cooney. Adam Moore. Charlie Ward. Jonathan Ward. Timothy Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fire Academy class of 2024. At this time, we would like to also recognize some of our past Fire Academy graduates. These people have already completed Fire Academy in the past years. We had plans for graduation, and COVID came about and went, and now we would like to recognize these past graduates who can be present tonight. Would you please stand and come forward as I call your name? Need y'all all, I know y'all been out of class for a while, but y'all. Randy Guyton. Brian Locklear. Terry Stacy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give all these firefighters a round of applause. Class of 2024, when you get enough time, maybe you'll be able to grow to my station.
I'm not gonna let you sit for long. At this time, I'd like you to stand and take an oath. Raise your right hand. I do hereby declare that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of North Carolina, and the governing body of my community. I do hereby declare that my duty is to serve the people I swear to protect, to safeguard and preserve life, health and property against fire and other perils, and to maintain a proficiency in the fire service. I will uphold the standards and profession, continually searching for new and improved methods of serving people, and will share my knowledge and skill with fellow firefighters and serve as a mentor to new firefighters. I recognize my position as a firefighter as a symbol of public faith and trust, as long as I am true to the ethics of the fire service. As a firefighter, I will uphold my position with integrity, honor, and courage, and perform my duties to the best of my abilities. So help me God. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the end of this evening's ceremony, having gathered here today to celebrate the remarkable events of our graduating class, I'm honored to share a few honest and heartfelt words with you. First off, a big congratulations to our graduates. You all have reached this day through sheer hard work, countless sacrifices, and a relentless drive that will inspire the people around you. Today, some of you stand as the next generation of leaders in the fire service, and some of you stand as current leaders that, like all great leaders, decided to lead by example. But all of you stand as certified North Carolina firefighters, so stand proud. Although I have never personally taught any of your classes, I've had the privilege from a distance, normally just down the hall, of witnessing your determination, your camaraderie, your growth, and your passion. Passion is something that we talk about a lot in the fire service, and you've heard all the speakers that's come up here talk about passion, because passion's important. It's what makes a volunteer get out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning when it's cold and raining outside. Sheer passion. All of the classes, past and present, have been very passionate. I know this because there has never, out of all the fire academies that we've had, been a quiet fire academy. In our building, the passion can be heard down the halls, whether it's laughing at jokes with one another or just laughing at each other. Yelling of mostly encouragement, although sometimes I really didn't know what you guys were yelling at. I could just hear the yelling. From the air packs chirping, there's always air packs chirping. From the smooth bumpity bump bump to the truck, or to the pump, the buildings and grounds really come alive during the fire academy with all the passion. So please, never lose your passion. Although this path that you have chosen is a noble one, remember it is also a challenging one. I urge you to remember the importance of mentorship. Seek out those who inspire you, challenge you, and who guide you to be the best versions of yourselves. Personally, I've been fortunate to have my father as my #1 mentor, who I also got to see graduate tonight. He's guided me with lots of wisdom, lots of patience, and support. So thanks, Dad. In the face of hardship and uncertainty, your mentors will be your compass, guiding you through the toughest of times. To the experienced, I say experienced, I don't say old like Mr. Lee Kennedy and some of the others. I was talking to you. I ask you to take your mentorship to the heart and to take it serious. The young people in our profession are our future. We will be leaving our profession to them sooner rather than later. Let's leave them something as awesome as we were given, and let's make sure we leave it in good hands. You will be surprised that many times you can learn as much from the next generation as they can learn from you. So please make mentorship a priority. In the words of Henry Ford, coming together is the beginning, staying together is a process, and working together is a success. As you leave this academy, remember the importance of unity, teamwork, and collaboration. Cherish the friendships you've made and the lessons you've learned and the memories you've created. In closing, I have no doubt that each of you will go on to continue achieving great things. As you take the next step of your future, may you do so with courage, with integrity, and with an unwavering commitment to excellence. Congratulations, graduates. The fire service awaits your extraordinary talents and your relentless determination to make a difference. At this time, I am going to introduce Dr. Chris English. He is the president of Southeastern Community College. And on a personal level, I get to work closely with Dr. English, and I can say he is an advocate for public safety, and he is an advocate for the fire service and helping us and giving us everything that we need to be able to deliver really good quality fire education. So, thank you.
Thank you, Brandon. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students, I want to say congratulations, graduates. This is your time. And it just, as a president, thrills me to see a graduating class of 19 students, young men and women, eager to get into a profession that is not for the faint of heart. And from personally, I also want to say thank you for choosing this profession to be able to protect somebody like me, because one of these days I may need you, and others in the community may need you, and it means so much for you to take this on as a career and as a profession. I also want to say thank you to Brian for your leadership in this program. You have really stepped it up and took the challenge on to take this program where it needs to go. And I'm so proud for what you were doing, and Chief Urigo for your support, and the other chiefs out there in the fire departments for the support of this program, the Fire Academy, and what we've got going on. And I say that to say to you, never stop learning. You've heard that message tonight. That this is really just the beginning of your training. The skills that you've learned tonight are perishable. And if you don't use those, if you don't continue to grow, you're going to lose that skill. So always keep moving forward and never stop learning. The education and training that you received today, that you're graduating with, can move on to an associate degree. We have an associate degree in public safety that is ramping up. And I would encourage you to take a look at that and to always continue to move forward, because this is a career that is beneficial to you and those that are around you. For all of you that are out there that supported them through thick and thin through the last 8 months, thank you so much. I know that they need your support, and you need your support from your fellow firefighters. So I want to say thank you. I hope all of you have a great evening, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2024. You did this.
Just so y'all know, I'm proud. I'm proud of you. You've done a great job. You've made the sacrifices you've done. This was, the night was about celebrating you. Don't forget that. Before they proceed out, family, if you want some pictures taken, they're going to have a procession out. But as soon as they leave out, if anybody needs to leave, you can. But if you would like pictures on stage in front of the Southeastern banner in front with your graduate, you're more than welcome to come back in and take them. Graduates, me and Chief Urigo do need to see y'all after graduation, so you will need to come back in. Okay? All right. At this time, if you will rise, the graduating class of 2024.